We're live. We're live. Let's start the poll. Let's start the show. Start the poll. Start the show. To rottenness and evil in me, best Beatles song will be today's thing. Yesterday would be number one. Sure, yesterday. All you need is love. That should be the winner. Is love. How about fucking Let It Be? And let's throw a curveball in there. Let It Be. How about Strawberry Fields Forever? Fields Forever. All right. Poll. Today's poll. Best Beatles song. Yesterday. All you need is love. Let It Be. Strawberry Fields Forever. Let's start the poll. Let's start it. Flower. Oh, how are you? Whoa. Holy shit. It's early for you. How are you? I'm all right. I'm C+. I'm a little hungry, horny, and honest. I'm H's cubed. Anything that starts with an H, I think I'm embracing right now. I'm all the H's. Hangry, maybe. I don't know. I had some weird sexual dreams. Very odd dreams. I'm not a stranger to dreaming. That's kind of what I do. I'm a dreamer. I'm an optimist by trade. Yeah. What about you? Do you dream, Flower? Do you, sorry, that's a little sick, but I have to get rid of it. Otherwise, I have excess saliva. And I'm like, hey, guys, what's up? I'm hot, horny, and sexy. Yeah. I try not to eat till noon. Do you call it noon overseas, or do you just call it afternoon? Or 12? 12 bells. 12 swells. I don't know. No, it's okay. You can ask me anything. Whatever you want. Whatever you like, man. Sweet. Yes. Cool. All right. Any weird dreams? So no weird dreams. I get it. I dream in. It's like I dream in. Ever play like The Sims or familiar with it, or like something where you have an alternate life? That's kind of how I dream, right? Like I've created like a diner. I've created certain cities and streets and stuff. I never know, obviously, because I'm dreaming. I never know what kind of city or an environment I'll be in. But I do have reoccurring people in my dreams, and I have reoccurring like locations. You know, there's a dream where there's like a Denny's-esque restaurant. Sometimes I'm an employee there. Sometimes I'm like running from things in there. It's very odd, but usually it's reoccurring. So it's like, is this all real, or am I dreaming and that's the reality? Like, I don't know. You know, but that's just me. I'm an odd duck. I am nutty as nutty can be. I'm odd. I'm weird. I slip through the cracks. I'm all these things. Oh my goodness gracious! It's Sunday fun day. Ah! We're gonna try really hard not to talk about Oasis today. We're gonna try to just stick it with the Sunday fun day vibes. Anybody doing anything fun and exciting today? Anybody have something they want to get off their chesticles? Anybody have anything that they need advice on or regret? What's the biggest thing you regret? I'll go first. Second ex-wife. I should have never married her. It's okay. My dreams. I barely remember them. Okay. Anybody else here on stream that remembers their dreams or have reoccurring dreams like myself? Locations, patterns, places, people. Nocturnal dreams. That means it's a happy ending. It's a joyous excursion. Disturbing about some woods and a pentagram. Holy shit. Well, that's some witchcraft. Some bodies I can't really tell. But they're before I bing ping to another universe. Okay. Great. I've read it as like bing bong. I just want to hear bing bong. Oh boy, I need to. You know, ironically, I have a new cell phone stand behind me that I've never used. And it has a ring light. Again, never used it. 146 sketches in a row. I've already released today's new sketch on TikTok. I have. And it's so comical, people's comments on stuff. So fucking comical. The best was, because I did, wife forgot I'm a dude, was today's sketch on TikTok. So it'll be on YouTube at 6:30 p.m. this evening. A guy commented and was like, I love my wife. I don't know what your problem is. I'm like, there's no problem. I love the people I'm in a relationship with too. It just doesn't mean I'm a complete fucking tool and knob. Like, I still have an identity. I don't want to piss around Target or a coffee shop for 4 hours and talk about the same shit we talk about every fucking day of our lives. I don't want that. But it was really comical. Somebody shit on me because the last bit of it was tacos and tequila, and I say no, just because I don't want to stare at an empty plate for 3 hours and talk about emotional feelings. I don't want to do that. To me, when I go to a restaurant, when the food has been consumed, I want to go. I don't want to stay there and talk about warm, romantic, touchy-feely things. I don't want to hear about Margie from work or your ex-roommate who's getting married for the 6th time and how she's getting attention. I don't want to do that. I want to eat my steak and chicken burrito, and I want to get the fuck out. Anyway, universe in my dreams. I get it. I understood it when I read it, too, because I can relate on so many levels. Again, I don't know. Is this the dream? Is this reality our dream? Or somebody else's dream? And my dream is somebody else's reality. Write that down. That's a bumper sticker if I've ever heard one. You never know. You don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Am I right? Right? All right, I got 2. Would you rather? Would you rather get a rattlesnake bite to the genitals? You could die. If you get bitten by a rattlesnake, immediately call for assistance. You could die. But would you rather get bitten by a rattlesnake in the genitalia or go mute? You can only do one. I know both sound enticing. I think I would rather go mute because anytime there's a chance of death, I'm out. And I like the imagery if we can see it. Genitalia, there's a butt cheeks and a rattlesnake. Fucking love it. It's a kind of a coin toss, isn't it? But I think the greater chance of survival would be going mute. I could try to pantomime my daily sketches that nobody watches. I don't know. I've done a few where I didn't have a voice, and I had them with no words, and they got less views than the ordinary ones, which isn't saying a lot. So instead of it averaging 500 clicks, I got like 5 clicks. So I guess it wasn't a big one. Yeah, mute. Yeah, the genitalia bite. But maybe it would enlarge it. Maybe I'd go from like 5.5 inches to 7.5. Like after it was said and done, they'd chopper me away to a local hospital, and they'd be like, "Oh, this guy's fucked. Boy, oh boy, he's got elephantitis of the nutsack now." That means I got really big nads. That's what that would mean. That's an interesting one. That's a curious way to start a live stream on a Sunday. I guarantee you there's nobody else doing this right now at this exact moment, which is so scary because there's so many people that look like you, and you don't realize it. But what the fuck is that? It's called the doppelganger. The doppelganger effect. There's probably several thousand people that look lazy and just like restless and lost their way, and they haven't taken a nap in 5 years. Like look like me globally. Like, isn't that obscene? Like, shouldn't we have more of a stamp, like a fingerprint on our identity besides our fingerprints, right? Shouldn't we have more of a look like, damn, I don't look like anybody else ever. Like maybe I have a horn. Maybe I have a unicorn horn out of my unibrow, and that is my distinction in life. Or a little tail. I think part of my reason of weird, chaotic dreams last night was I watched Teen Wolf, the Teen Wolf 1 original, with Mr. Michael J. Fox last night before bedtime. And that got my mind triggering, because there's some very attractive ladies in there, in my opinion. And then Michael J. Fox, spoiler alert, turns into a wolf in high school. So maybe that was what it is, because I think at one point in one of my dreams, I had a miniature tail. Not a big tail, but like a nubbin. Like a little nubbin on my tramp stamp. It was interesting. I won't risk already this little pineapple. My little pineapple. I love that. Yeah, the egg roll. Joey Diaz calls his an egg roll, just like, which makes so much sense. Doppelgangers. Unbelievable. I lived in LA. I've mentioned this many, many times. It's not a boast, but I lived in LA for like 5 to 7 years, like a prison sentence, and I did so many auditions and casting calls. You want to know what you look like? Have a casting call for somebody with your archetype, right? Now it'd be like 40s, obese, bearded, and then you'd be like, holy shit, these guys are just coming under rocks that look exactly like me. I could go years and not see anybody in LA that would look anything like me, but then you hold one casting call, I'm like, where the fuck did you guys come from? What the fuck? Where are we 3D printing me? I don't know. Could be. I would lose roles to myself. It was very awkward. I've lost roles to some big names. The dude from Lost, the fat guy from Lost, I'm chubby, I can say fat. Fat guy from Lost. I've lost a bunch of roles to him. I lost roles to big time names like Zach Galifianakis. It's awkward. You're just like, well, I don't have that name. I'm just nutty over here. And then I have no clout on social media, which is fine. My friend got his first kiss in first grade. That's great, John Thomas. That's fantastic. My first kiss that I counted, I think I was, because I had kisses that I didn't count, right? Because I didn't really understand what it was. It was just like, I've seen people do this in movies. Let's try it. You know what I mean? Like the double dog dare kisses and stuff, and the touching of the privates, and you don't know what it means and what you're supposed to do. And I always thought my pubic hair would supersede the size of my penis. I thought like going into middle school, that was going to be what was going to happen to me. I'm like, it doesn't matter what size my penis is because my pubic hair is going to outshine that. Little did I know. I had no idea about anything. I had a friend, we were in our 20s. He thought Asian women had vaginas that were not up and down, but like landscape. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We were public school kids. Public school, indeed. And this is how you alienate an audience. You talk about pubic hair and penis size as a child. But I think my first real kiss I would count as like 15, 16. Coincidentally, like lost my virginity basically the next week. But yeah, I mean, like real kiss. Like you know what you're doing. It's awkward. It's exciting. It's all that combustion of stuff. First grade, I did have a kiss in first grade, but I wouldn't count that. It's like, again, like the double dare thing. Yeah, a lot of regret with certain things, right? You're just doing it to say you've done it. And like, that's great for like a Chinese buffet. Like, well, we've done it. We've tried it. No, thanks. Not anymore. Once you have one crab rangoon, you've had all of them. But with a kiss, it should be majestic. It should be memorable. It should be magical. It should be all the three M&Ms all right there for you in one nice little container. I made a point. I made a point of all my first growing up to be magical and delicious, the best I could. I lost my virginity in my basement, but it was a finished basement. It was like a studio. I had sticks playing, the artist sticks, not like just sticks, twigs from a yard. And I orgasmed for the first time with a woman to Come Sail Away. I thought it was poetic and majestic. Can't make that up, but I made it a point to have it be magical and special. And that's what you got to do. Anything that's worth doing, it's worth planning out with a little bit of preparation, right? And really getting to the nuts and bolts of what is it that I want from the situation? What do I have to offer somebody else? So it's not just all one-sided, but it's a mutual respect, a mutual energy. And I did that from an early age. And now I do it, and I just, it's not really reciprocated as much. I got my first kiss in 5th grade. I think that's good. I think that's about average, because what are you in 5th grade? You're like 13? Carry the one? That sounds about right? No? Yes? Anybody fact check me on 5th grade? I think 5th grade would be about 13. Yeah, once you hit your teenage years, and then like under the swing set, the playground, in the sand pit, you know, walking home from a Dave & Buster's in an alleyway, like just lock lips under a crescent moon. Yes, I'm just making it up as I go. That's what we always do around here. Or you're in the bowling alley parking lot and you're just like, hey, you want to do this? Yeah, let's do this. Or you just go for it. You ever try to kiss somebody and they don't kiss back, or they do the slight turn? Like they thought about it and they were just like, not today. No, thank you. Just like that subtle like bobblehead, you know, like pivot. Like, okay, this is good. They're coming toward me too. We're gonna like do the weird, like we're gonna slide our neck 38 degrees Celsius or whatever. And then they're turning too. Yeah, I got a chance. This is a real hopeful situation for me. And then they just do one of these, no thanks. And then you try to joke about it, right? Like, oh, I totally misread that. My mistake. Whoops. It happens to me still to this day. On the last day of 5th grade, everybody was sad. Great. Hey, we're at a funeral, you want to make out. That's actually an aphrodisiac. I learned that, I've learned that in funerals, and I've also learned that because when you celebrate death or like look at death in the mirror, there is an element of wanting to be alive. And how do you feel alive? Well, you do things that excite you, and one of those are sexual things. So yeah, there is sadness with the end of something because it also is the beginning of something else. Every new beginning comes from somebody's end. That is semisonic with closing time. I didn't quite fascinate that one out phonetically clear, but you got the similarities there, didn't you? Yeah, so 5th grade. So how does that happen? You're just like, this is the end. I am sad. How about we hold each other and see what happens? I'm just curious, right? Like, because mine was, let's go to the park. The one that I count as my first kiss. Let's go, Preacher's Daughter, right? Can't write the script better. Preacher's Daughter at the park. I think there were geese or ducks or whatever animal like shits profusely, and you got to like walk over it, and you hope like somebody like nets it, like just captures, because it's really ugh. Anyway, so they're making noise. The water's like you can hear it's calming. It's like a perfect, let's call it May, like a 76-degree, perfect weather day. We lock lips. I don't remember the kiss totally, but I remember the environments of it. What a wonderful, situational thing to be going through. You're just like locking lips. Life is full of hope and joy. And then the next thing you know, her dad's breaking up with you. Because you go to see Marilyn Manson with your dad in concert, and he's a preacher, and he thinks you're not going to heaven if you see Marilyn Manson, which could be a debate. Do you think I'm going to hell because I saw Marilyn Manson one time as a teenager with my dad? Yes or no? I don't get it. I don't really get these religious types, like these super uber religious types that have prejudice against other people that don't drink the same water they do. It's like, I don't know. My God is an accepting God. This isn't a gospel thing at all. But my higher power, will just say that, is open to everybody and doesn't shun people, especially if they see Marilyn Manson in concert. Like, that's ridiculous. Anywho, my crush kissed me. Yeah, we were sitting on the bus together. Wow, on a bus in front of other people. Attaway. Way to go, John Thomas. That would be thrilling. Right? Like you're on this bus and like I would coin myself the king of the bus. I'm the king of the bus now. Cheese Curd Man. Oh yeah, that would be great right now. D-Rock, what's happening in your orbit? What's your favorite Beatles song? It doesn't have to be from the list. It could be Blackbird. It could be I Am the Walrus. It could be anything you want it to be. It could be something from Abbey Road, Revolver. Doesn't matter. White album, blue album, red album. Spoiler, red and blue were greatest hits before they were labeled greatest hits. Anyway, yes, I love cheese. I wish I had cheese curds right now. It is my lady's birthday today. That's why we're doing this early. Well, not like it matters. I'm consistently inconsistent anyway. I had to burn yesterday's live stream because I was trying to rap for a minute, and I came dangerously close to a word I've never said in my entire life. And I'm like, this cannot exist, even though I clearly did not say the word. It was like, wow, I need to not have this out. So I felt very contractually obligated, even though this is a joy mostly to do the live streams, to go on today. And pro tip, if somebody's like on your case and like saying don't do something or like scolding you, and it's a word like they nag you, don't try to rap about that, especially when you don't rap. It could sound like a dangerous word that nobody should ever say ever. I didn't say the word, but I'm just being very transparent as to why yesterday's live stream is not in the abyss, in public purview. It is because I said nag, and I said it quickly, and it could be misconstrued if you had it like sped up. And I'm like, I don't need that drama in my life. I got enough drama. I got banned yesterday from TikTok for a video on Oasis. I got banned from Reddit for asking for help. Why I got banned? And they're like, self-promotion, shameless self-promotion. And I didn't even say check out my video. I said just watch it and tell me why I got banned. Got banned from it. Got banned from Red Note for the last time. I'm gone from Red Note if anybody knows what that is. So I got banned in Dorkville, USA. That's Reddit. I got banned in China. That's Red Note. And I got banned temporarily on TikTok, which is for children. TikTok is for children. But I started there. That's where you can see all my active catalog of sketch comedy material. One a day. I'm on day 146 in a row. It's consecutive. Haven't missed a day, and it shows. But yeah, that is the explanation as to why there's no cataloged log of yesterday's live stream. It's because I don't want anybody to misconstrue what I'm saying. I don't want any backlash. I got very few people anyway. I got very few people that give a shit about what I do. So speaking of, if you haven't, give me the thumbs up, please. I think I earn it. Subscribe if you haven't. It'll feel moderately good inside. I've been listening to many albums. That's great. Oh, you've been listening. Yes, I've been trying to listen to just primarily albums instead of songs again. I'm trying to get back to my youth and how I felt. When you awkwardly unlocked an album from the sticker torture. I was a mobile disc jockey for about 10 years. I came up with a clever way to do it to save time. Remember the stickers from CDs? If you're old enough, you had that sticker that protected it so you can't slit it open and steal the CD. I used the plastic on the bottom, curled it up, and then took off the plastic like this, like spread it apart like legs on a doctor's office table. And it was quite easy once you got that unlocked. That was a pro tip that is so dinosauric right now. Nobody cares fucking about CDs anymore. So anyway, I'm trying to get back to just listening to pure albums. I'm trying to go back to my rom-com movies, the movies I grew up watching that I loved and cherished. where, you're coming of age, you're developing all these new senses, these new tools. You're falling in love with the wrong woman when your best friend and your soulmate's in front of you. Usually she's a brunette, but you fall for the blonde. I love that shit. I love the comedy of it. Like I said, I rewatched. Last night was 2 of them. I rarely have time to watch 2 movies in one sitting, but I did last night. First one was the 2 Coreys. Dream a Little Dream. Has anybody seen Corey Haim and Corey Feldman in Dream a Little Dream? It's an 80s movie. It is so bad. It is really fucking bad. Like, really fucking bad. Like, if you know anything about Corey Feldman and you know how he, like, pantomimes playing the guitar and lip syncs, it is worse than that. It is such a train wreck of a movie. And I had to, like, get that stank off my body and my mind and my heart. And I had to go with the classic that I love, Teen Wolf 1. Teen Wolf 2 has a good soundtrack, and that's with Jason Bateman. That's pretty good, too. But this was Michael J. Fox as a youthful kid. Love it. Oh, such a great movie. Great soundtrack, great vibes. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Flower, I've been, like, trying to get back to what made me happy as a young adult, and that was albums, music, the love of doing something, the love of creating something, the love of feeling something. I can't remember the last, a movie that's been out in the last 20 years that I've watched more than once. I really haven't. It's kind of disgusting. So I just rewatched, and the night before that was Sliding Doors with Gwyneth Paltrow. Love that movie too. That's where, what would have happened if she would have caught the train? What would have happened if she missed the train? And they play it side by side beautifully. Wonderful movie. So I've been doing a lot of that lately. Banned for asking why you got banned. It's a true story, Derek. True fucking story. I have the screenshots to prove it. I thought, and the email too. It was from Reddit. Let's see if I can. I don't want to like stop the train here, but it is very true. Permanently banned. Hello. You have been permanently banned from participating in Sips Tea, which is the only one I can post because my Reddit account is less than 3 weeks old. So you can't even like get on Reddit. I still don't know anything about Reddit, except it's supposed to be for people like me, but they don't allow me, which it's geared toward, like people that fall through the cracks, weirdos and misfits, me, right? Me. People that don't fit in the norm of society. Weirdos. It's for me. They banned me. And the only subreddit page that I could post anything, they banned me. Your post violates our rules because of self-promotion. And I wasn't trying to promote it. I'm well aware that if I get more than 1,000 clicks on any specific video, that's a really good comedic sketch for me. Like, I'm a realist and an optimist all in one. It's confusing, but I understand how it works. I'm not for this time. I am meant for 5 years ago where people gave a shit about originality and content. I'm not the, oh, you stumbled on my page. What are the odds? Now watch me and help a small creator. Blah. Like the repackaged bullshit. That's not me. I'm original and I'm old and I don't fit in. Anyway, ran over with that, but yeah, I got banned on that. And Red Note is a pain in the dick, dude. And I'm done with that. That was supposed to replace TikTok. Remember when TikTok was going to get shut down by the government? It was going to be replaced allegedly by Red Note, which is way more Chinese than TikTok. TikTok's like the foreign exchange student that lives in your house and tries to be over American. You know what I mean? They try really hard to adapt the culture. Like every day they're wearing like an American flag on some sort of their body. They're trying super duper hard. Like French fries again for dinner? Hot dogs too? Like they're trying so hard to be American. TikTok knows that at any given point, the plug could be pulled. And they are really pushing live streams. They're really pushing anything that gets their brand out because they know it's temporary. Just like Vine. Remember Vine? Vine was 6 seconds or something where you had to tell a story in 6 seconds. That's all you got. And that was replaced, right? These are temporary. YouTube is going to be more permanent, I believe. That's why I'm choosing to do the live streams here. Because if I got to die silently inside of myself, I might as well do it on YouTube. Am I right? What's up, Get to Know? What is happening? Amari, we're here. You got 33 subscribers. Hot damn. Congratulations. That's cause for celebration, proclamation. I love it. Great hearing that. It is not easy getting subscribers. Not easy for me. Not easy at all. I lost one today. I don't know what it is. I would like to just do when professional athletes leave for the season and they go to fucking Cancun or whatever the fuck, buy another mansion, whatever they do, they have to give an exit interview. Have you ever had a job where you left it or you got fired or whatever it was, and you had to give an exit interview? You ever have to do that? I'd love to do an exit interview with somebody that unsubscribes to my page because I have so few followers and subscribers. I would love to just be like, what was it that made you unsubscribe? Was it a moment? Was it just like every day you're like, I'll give this guy one more chance, and then you just didn't get that same flair? Because I mix it up. I do relationship humor. I do like middle-aged humor. I do off-the-wall characters at times. I do some food shit. Like I just would like to know. I would like to know why it is, or be like, oh, I subscribed by mistake, which I know is not true, and I just don't feel it. Or I find you like repulsive. I always was just holding out hope you'd trim your beard and you never did. So I can't look at your face anymore. Like, I just would want to know the truth. Again, I'm a why man. I want to know why. Because you never know the why. Never know why. Like, that happened to me in LA. Like, all the roles I missed out on. Why didn't I get it? What happened? Why didn't I get Toby from whatever bullshit show that was? Fucking can't even remember the name of the show. Oh, This Is Us. I was in contention to be Fat Toby. I don't know if anybody remembers the show. I never watched it. I couldn't watch the things that I didn't get, like commercials. If I knew I auditioned for it, I'd have to leave the room or mute it or shut my eyes off. I didn't have the heart. Appreciate the hearts and the emojis, by the way. I have a girlfriend, everyone. Kira, that's great. I think you said that the other day, maybe. If you did, I could maybe remember her name if I closed my eyes and thought about it. Don't remember because I think I asked you your name. Either way, congratulations. Always remember, you're a shield of God. Same for you, Flower. Thank you so much. Yes, I sure am, and you sure are too. Yes, exactly, microspace. I couldn't agree more. I am so hungry for that. I want it. I thirst it. I crave it. If I could have any food right now in the entire world, bro, right now, I think something with your long, big word made me want cinnamon hot, fresh donuts. I'm not really a big donut guy. But like that just made me think of, the donuts that you dip in like a chocolate caramel sauce. Sometimes at an elegant brunch spot, they give you that as an appetizer. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of want that right now. Before I wanted cheese curds because somebody mentioned cheese curds. I'm all over the board. I try very hard to intermediately fast, which means I just have a shitty window that I'm not totally tattooed on, not married to. But noon, my time, to 7 p.m., I try to have as my eating window. I don't always succeed. I'm well aware of what I look like, especially in a mirror when I'm looking at myself right now. My girlfriend's name is Brittany. That's awesome, Kira. Congratulations. Child of God. That's okay. All roads lead to it. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate that. Kira is a she. What's gaming? Every game. Sure. Yeah, I mean, game a little game with me. I would like to do a Minecraft thing where, again, I've never played the game, and I do it with, like, somebody who's really fucking great at it. I'd love to be a part of that, and then you just be like me, this old man trying to figure out what the fuck to do, because I'm guessing I'd have no idea. Like a shooter game. Like, if I were to play a shooter game, I'd be like, bro, you just shot me. I'd be like, oh, shit, well, how do I know who I'm trying to kill? Like, I'm not good at it, right? I'm good at football. Like, I'm good at a football game. Be like, okay, this is 3rd and 12, I'm throwing it. Oh, who's my wide receiver 1? Davante Adams? Okay, it's going to Davante Adams, right? What am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to do a slant, right? I'm going to do a button hook, which they don't call it button hook anymore. More of a curl. Any hooser. Yeah, I'm pro at that. Do what makes you happy. I do think gaming overall is a male, generically blanketed hobby. And I don't mean that in a sexist manner. I know there's plenty of females that game too. It just feels like it's more of a men-driven thing. And I only say that because I've written a sketch that I haven't developed or posted yet. Oh, I haven't even filmed yet. Where there's a guy, it's a guy kind of sketch. And they're all gaming, and women are like, why do you game so much? So that's what the only reason why I brought that up. Hungry Sharks. That would be a killer game. Hungry Sharks. I would play a game like that. Hungry Sharks instead of hippos. Hippos are dangerous. I'd actually rather have my chances with a shark than a hippo. Have you seen a hippopotamus eat a pumpkin? It is just the most insane thing you can ever see in your entire life. A pumpkin. It just goes and like the force of a hippopotamus's jaw is insane. It's more of a force than a Jewish mom in Harlem growing 2 boys. it's such a fierce force, and I can say that I'm 3.5% Jewish. So again, I can say mildly Jewish jokes, and I can say the word fat because of how I look like in a mirror. That's just what I'm proclaiming today. That's it. I don't mean any disrespect, but yeah, the jaw of a hippopotamus is insane. What's my favorite name? What's your name in Roblox? I don't play Roblox. I played a few times with my kid. She no longer gives a shit about it. There was Roblox and there was another one like Roblox. What the fuck was it called? I don't remember what it was, but you had to like, you'd parachute into this island. I'm sure you guys have played it and you know what I'm talking about. You parachute into this island and you face like 20 strangers and you're supposed to be the last one standing for it. Can't remember what it was. And my whole mantra and goal of it was to find a place in a basement somewhere and just try to not die. Like there was a mall setting I remember, and I would just try to like hide underneath a popcorn machine and just hopefully wouldn't be found and killed. Like it was just complete defense, no offense, because I had no idea what I was doing. Roblox, I remember buying Roblox like repeatedly, but yeah. Nutty, not talking to you. Oh, Kira, my mistake. But now you know. I'm certainly not lying about that. I have no idea what I'm talking about in regards to that. But what was the name of the game? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You have to parachute in, and then it's a big game. I can't fucking remember it. Oh, well. And then I came up with a sketch on the stream, and now I forgot the sketch. This is how my mind works. I even had a Post-it note in my pen in my left hand because I'm left-handed, and kaput. I don't remember what it was. I don't like to rewatch these. I'll rewatch any of my 146 days in a row sketches. I will rewatch the shit out of those because I love like 98% of them. But the live streams, oh God, it is a bear for me to try to rewatch these things. It's in the moment, right? In the moment. It's not scripted. There's nothing. There's no agenda to speak of. Why people roast you? I can look at myself right now and come up with some good reasons. But I know you're on this roast kick, Amari, so feel free. Let's hear your insights for it. Yeah, but there's so many sketches I want to do. There's so many fucking things that I have no shortage of ideas, is what I'm getting at. All right, let's check the poll. We have committed to our half an hour. Wow, we've got a dispersed poll here. A lot of different points of view here. Our clear-cut winner is All You Need Is Love. I predicted that. Most of the time I get it wrong in my predictions of the poll. But today I killed it. I got it. We have a tie for second. Yesterday in Strawberry Fields Forever. Really. Strawberry Fields Forever was my audible. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And there is a way. Let It Be, which would probably be my favorite of that list, would be last place at 11%. That's usually how this goes, though. My favorite is usually in last place, and I'm okay with that. Again, I'm consistently inconsistent. I'm different. I'm a weirdo. I'm an oddball. I celebrate it. I try not to hide from it at all. People call me Nutty Omari. That's just what it is. And they're right. I'm weird. I'm odd. I fall through the cracks. It's just who I am, and this is what the show is and celebrates. If you're a little bit different, if you're a little bit odd like me, we celebrate that here too. There is no discrimination of any kind here. We accept any and all participants, and we appreciate you watching, commenting, thumbsing up, subscribing, sharing with your parents, sharing with your friends, sharing with your enemies. I don't care. I will have a contest. I will put, I don't know, $40 on it, and I'll send them a package of probably Nutty Butters. Anybody that thumbs up and comments something unique on every one of my videos on YouTube, I will send a $40 gift certificate to either Amazon, Roblox, whatever the hell you want, anything that's $40. I haven't formally launched it, but if anybody listening wants to do it, they can do it. Just I'll have to verify that you've commented something on every one of the videos. I will have more of a formal launch on it when I get more people in stream. But yeah, that's coming, and if anybody's interested in it, go for it. Hello, Kira. In regards to what? $40. Exactly, yeah. $40. I think it would take a person that was driven like an hour, maybe 2 hours, to like every video I've ever put out on YouTube and comment something like LOL, ha ha ha, like it. Whatever unique comment that you want to do to every single one of my videos, I will send you, I will email you a pack of Nutty Butters and $40 to whatever thing you want a gift card for. It could be Amazon, it could be Roblox, Roadblocks. Could be Minecraft. Whatever you want. $40. Could be Target. I don't give a shit. Could be Dave & Buster's. I've already talked about them. Could be Panera Bread. I don't care. But yeah, it's a true story. I will do that. But it has to be every single video, and you have to like and comment anything you want on all the videos. True. I think that's worth it for like 2 hours of time. If I were going to do it on like a secret account, which I'm not going to, I don't have the ethics for that. But if I was going to do that, I think it would take me less than 2 hours. And I'm certainly a lot slower than any of you guys would doing it. I think that would be accurate, right? Fuck it. What do I have? Like 180 total videos or something on YouTube? How long would it take you to make 180 comments and thumbs up? I would... less than a minute for sure for each one. I would say you can get it done in an hour or less. Anyway, if anybody's interested, you can do that. I will respond. I respond to every single comment that's ever made on any platform, ever. My personal email, my personal cell phone number is in the description of my YouTube account. If you haven't, please hit that thumbs up. The goal every single live stream is 10 full thumbs. That equates to 2 full fists. Consistently and consistent. I will be on tomorrow. I'm not sure. Usually it's 3:30, but it could be any time. It depends. Again, consistently and consistent. And if you're watching this later, please subscribe. Please thumbs up. I did lose a subscriber today. Oh, that was the sketch full circle. Exit interview. Gotta write it down. Yay. I don't have to rewatch this. Exit interview with someone who unfollows. Unsubscribes. Yay, that's a sketch. That's for a different day. Yes. Got it back. I think that's a great idea. You have an exit interview with just a random person and ask them the question, what is it that made you unsubscribe from my channel? Why did you do it? Is it my face? Got a very unlikable, punchable face, I understand. Did I say something about pubic hair versus penis size and you felt disgusted? Did your parents make you do it? You never know. You don't know. And I'll never know who unsubscribes. And you never know who thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't know how to do that. I'm old. Anyway, this is how I end all the live streams. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful Sunday. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. I believe like I believe. I know like I know like I know. Something amazing, glorious, and wonderful is going to happen to you today. And you today. And you today. I just freaking know it. Again, if you haven't, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. It's free to do so. Nothing I do charges any money at all. And have a lovely day. Thank you so much for your participation. And thank you so much for joining in and commenting. If I lose one subscriber, it's something stepped in my back. Yeah, I don't like people that thumbs down my shit. I don't like losing followers and subscribers because I have so few of them. So be different. Be you. Be you unique. And subscribe. Why not? Love you all. Thank you so much. Have a glorious day. Again, something wonderful is going to happen today. Kira, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.